of the podcast. Let's talk about the business of running a gym. What kind of investment is one looking to make? They're coming to you. They're looking to either come to Anytime Fitness or even a similar franchise. What kind of investment is one looking to make? In the get go.
So for an Anytime Fitness Center, you would need anywhere between 3 crores, 3.5 crores upfront to open a gym. That could include debt, bank funding, or whatever. But that's the kind of investment that goes in.
Got it. And this would include obviously all the equipments and the license fee and everything, the franchise fee.
Everything
would be all included.
The interior improvements, renovations, whatever is required, except the land cost. Everything is taken care of.
And of course, they would have to come in, with their own piece of, real estate that they own or they rent as well.
Yes, and we have a team that helps in leasing out as well.
Brilliant. And what is the typical area that one needs? Like how many square feet should one be looking at, when they come in to set up a gym?
Anywhere between a 4,000 to a 5,000 carpet.
Okay. So very, very manageable and doable from that perspective as well.
Yes.
In terms of, again, since you mentioned that there is, one of your franchises who has 16 outlets and so many more have, 5 plus, the ROI has got to be pretty good here now.
Yeah.
So what kind of ROI have you been delivering, in the past?
I think we have been consistent in delivering anywhere between 25 to 33% YOY.
It's fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah. And what would the industry standard be, you think, compared to, let's just say, other players in the market?
I think 20-25.
Yeah. So a bit higher than
bit higher. Definitely a bit higher than what anyone else would make.
Right. And there is this, and I'm sure it's not a myth, there's probably some, science behind this as well, that come December, okay, especially around Christmas time, and people are starting to set up New Year resolutions and all that time there's a big flow of people who start joining gyms. So between December, January, maybe into February as well, but then there starts to be a drop off by March, April, May, kind of a lot of those people haven't come back. What are your thoughts on that in terms of why is that really happening, and how can that be addressed really?
I think people generally drop off after say 3 months or 4 months of their journey, because they lose their motivation. They get back into the old habit because fitness is the last priority. So the priorities change, and they stop coming. I think one thing that has to change is for the gym owners and the staff is to make sure that the people they have, that you advise them to join, you hold them accountable and bring back to the gyms, because they need that hand holding.
Of course.
That will really help.
Yeah, I love that. I think that angle of accountability and having a like an accountability partner or someone who's just checking in on you, I think that will make a big difference as well. Because as you said, life just tends to happen, and people say, "Arey, I'm very busy hai." Work has taken over, and yet and yet health is such an important aspect.
And there'll be one small incident that would remind anyone, okay, you need to go back to the gym. So I think with us, we are the accountability partners, where we need to keep reminding people, you had a goal, you needed to change this, or you committed for a lifestyle change. Where are you, buddy?
Yeah. And you've also had some very interesting, marketing campaigns, right? I remember, one of your billboards had actually popped up. And, then it actually had names of people saying that, so-and-so person, paid for this billboard. So context being that, okay, you had gone ahead and signed up for the membership, you never showed up, and hence that's it. What was the reaction to that campaign, and where do some of these ideas of, some of these campaigns really come from?
I think we have a great marketing team, which comes up with this, but I think it's more of operational, because we see that people come in, they join the gyms and they drop off say 3 months, 4 months, 5 months down the line. That's not what we want. We want people to be coming in. And that's what the billboard said. This membership has been paid by a Rahul or a Megha.
Correct.
Because they joined the gym, but they never came to the gym. But we want them to come to the gym, because we want that lifestyle change that they wanted to happen. So that's the difference.
Yeah. No, I love that. I think it's a very impactful, campaign, and drives the message home. And you see that, pops up on social media.
Yeah, and I think when someone will say, "Oh, yeah, even I have paid. I should start going," and that's what we wanted. People should realize that they have paid, but they're not going to the gym.
Agreed. Yeah. No, I think, like a powerful campaign, no, for
Yeah.
sure, because we've all been guilty. I mean, I don't know how many memberships I've signed up for, in my life, and just
Everyone
dropped off,
has.
and
Everyone
right.
has. Yeah.
And until you're right, like, something happens, or you hear that, someone had an incident, or there was something that happened, they say, oh, I need to go back. Or, you do some blood work and a test happens, and then you find out that, oh, my parameters
Yep.
of XYZ are high. And
I'm sure you love this particular clip. If you want to watch the full episode, click on the link below and watch the whole episode.